Hello there everybody, and welcome on back to another glorious video here on the Special Beetle channel. And today we're going to be doing another review, and this time it's going to be another Power Rangers season review, because if you don't know, or if most of you can't recall or don't remember, I have made a playlist of 3 of the 4 movies I got last year for Christmas, and then I held off on doing 1 because I wanted to get more. So this will be the 4th installment of that playlist. So we're going to be doing a review of Power Rangers Time Force. Now, Power Rangers Time Force, the way this works is 4 of the Rangers are from the year 3000, and they have to time travel all the way to the year 2001 to stop a gang of mutants from taking over the Earth. Because otherwise, if they did take over the Earth in 2001, when they went back to the year 3000, everything would be different. And also, the Time Force Rangers are kind of like police officers, so it's kind of like a time travel / police season. At least that's the best way I can describe it, so. And actually, here's the funny thing. The original Red Ranger is actually has an ancestor in said 2001. So, when the head mutant, Rancic, it's this guy over here in the back, when he supposedly destroys, when he destroys his future ancestor, which I'll get to the actual names of the characters here in a bit. He's pretty much supposedly dead, and 4 of the other Time Force officers have to go back in time and follow Rancic to the year 2001 and stop him. And the 4 officers actually get the 4 remaining morphers. And at first they can't really morph because the morphers have some like high-tech security clearance system or something like that, where the red chronomorpher is pretty much the key, or the red morpher is the key to unlocking all the other morphers to have them access their power. So they have to find a direct descendant of the original Red Ranger. So they do, and then at first the Pink Ranger's not really keen on the idea because, well, the original Red Ranger and her were kind of an item. They were actually originally going to get married, and then Rancic destroyed him, technically. But it turns out that the ancestor was actually Alex's ancestor, Wes Collins, is actually a rich guy who is destined to inherit his father's company called Biolab. And at first, West is excited to inherit his father's business, but then he realizes that his father's kind of like a business tycoon with the ego the size of an elephant's roost. So he strays from that path and he joins the Rangers to try and take down the mutants. And in addition, their command center is kind of like a clock tower, but it's also an odd job shop at the same time. So they have to do like these different jobs around the city of Silver Hills to pretty much make ends meet, to put a roof over their heads, which I thought was kind of weird. But, yeah. And then, later on in the season, we find out that Alex is still alive, and he eventually goes back to the year 2001, replaces his ancestor, takes over as Red Ranger, kind of as a douche to Jen at first, and then he realizes you can't really, you don't have to follow a certain path to the future that your family or somebody else plans for you. You can actually make your own destiny. So that's pretty much what Power Rangers Time Force teaches people, is that you can make your own destiny and you don't have to rely on other people saying that this is what you're going to do for the rest of your life and all that type of stuff. So, anyway, without me rambling on any more about that, here's the case design with the team. And of course, the back says it includes all 40 episodes, which this one is now my longest season. I did have another one that also has 5 discs, but it only has 38 episodes. So this one is like 2 episodes longer than my other one that's a 5-disc set also, which is kind of funny. So what I've been doing lately is I've been going back and forth between each season that I have, or each of my longest seasons. Like for 1 disc, I would go from disc 1 of this one to disc 1 of my other longest, and disc 2 of my Time Force, disc 2 of my other longest one. I'm on disc 3 of Time Force right now, and, well, you get the picture. But, anyway, that's how I've pretty much been going about it, so I don't have to watch it, or watch the whole entire season in one sitting. I can alternate between different seasons, between different discs. So, yeah, so pretty much the case color is green. Each Power Ranger season case has like a different color, like the RPM review I did, the RPM case was blue, the Operation Overdrive review I did was yellow, the Jungle Fury review I did was red, and I've got one more which I'm not going to do yet. I might do it here in the future, but I'm not going to do it like right away, because I got all those other movies to do first. I gotta do Wonder Woman 1984, and I gotta do the reboot of the Saban Power Rangers movie, and then I gotta, and I think, other than those, oh, and I also gotta do, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse 2, so I might, either, after I get this review done, or after I got this review posted, I might go ahead and do those reviews first, and then I'll go back and do the last Power Ranger season I have. That is, unless I don't do it until my next birthday, which I might get more seasons depending on what I get for my next birthday. Who knows, but yeah, all in all, I think this is a good season. There's nothing negative to say about it. It's a good season. This definitely, when I was a child, this definitely taught me that you can make your own future. You don't have to follow a certain person's path or whatever. So that's a pretty cool lesson to teach kids, that you can make your own destiny and you don't have to follow a certain person's path or anything like that. So I thought that was pretty cool. Because honestly, I don't think Power Rangers nowadays would teach kids lessons like that or anything. I think Power Rangers nowadays are just like, here's a weakling monster, the Power Rangers find a way to defeat said monster, they grow big, summon the Megazord, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. And like back in the old days, the Power Rangers would actually incorporate some life lessons for kids to learn as they were watching it, not just focused on the monster, the evil scheme, and all that. They would actually create like a certain scenario, and then as the story would develop, the scenario would just be able to be resolved, and each Power Ranger season teaches kids like different types of stuff. So I think that's pretty cool. That's one of the main reasons I still like watching Power Rangers, is because some of the Ranger teams would teach people certain things and stuff like that. So anyway, that's going to conclude this video, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more, and I will catch you guys in the next one. And also, don't forget to ring that bell to get notified on whenever I do upload, and I will catch you guys later. Peace. I'm out.